turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. You got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. If you got something on your mind,
All right, you can hear me now. Good.
I'ma try to
That's what it's. It's just great. Starting out with tech problems. Right. Thank you. 62 months. That's been a while. It's been a while. Thank you for that. Oh hey, you're back. I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, refresh if you haven't. It should be back. I really hope this is not going to be like today, because we had a lot of problems with this before. I don't know. It's basically the internet dropping out, and it's more prevalent online for some reason than the other places. Even though we do reset the router and everything every now and then. It also won't let me use the 5G network. It only defaults me back to the other network. So it's a little bit annoying. So it might be that we are going to be cutting out every now and then, because that was a thing before I took my break, and that might be a thing now. So the issue, for those that haven't been here, is that the problem is that the internet drops like for like a second. Not even enough for me to notice it, but because OBS struggles, Streamlabs, it struggles, and when it loses the connection, it takes a billion years before Streamlabs actually manages to get itself connected back. So the internet just kind of like snap and gone back again, but that's enough to just topple over the whole of Streamlabs, and Streamlabs is like, no, I don't like this, and then yeah, completely screws me over. Ah, screw you. Can you? Okay, thank you. Let's just see how we go. But at least then you have been warned that if I suddenly freeze, it is going to be a minute or two before Streamlabs manages to get back on. And we'll just try and make short work, get the tour done, and log off before the internet has a fit. Like the last few times we streamed. Original by Numb. That's an interesting thing. I've never seen that. You used a lot in Tomarang. Okay, so it's a 30 by 20. Not very familiar with Tomarang as of yet, of course. I haven't put on the cheats. Hang on.
Play it safe, or are you just a player, baby? Cause I need to know if your love's exclusive, if your mouth and heart's agreeing.
Has an apartment building. Well, I haven't. Is it?
answers before I go under, baby.
Because they have stims in them.
My thoughts are running wild.
So this one,
Fading like a fire. I
man,
can't repress your
you have to kick them out.
call you every hour, but every call's denied. I love to hate you on
How do I even kick them out of this stupid apartment thing?
when you trigger ugly feelings. Wish you wouldn't give me reasons to bring out the worst in me. Ooh, I love to hate you from a distance. When you close to me, switches. Only takes a couple kisses.
But it should be another one, right? Wasn't it? Oh, hang on. Yeah.
On the weekdays when you stick around. Love you when you break up.
Why make it so complicated?
Take the time. Love you on the weekdays when you stick around. But I love to hate you on the weekends. When you trigger ugly feelings. Wish you wouldn't give me reasons to bring out the worst in me. Ooh, I love to hate you from a distance.
So did anyone get anything nice for Christmas? We haven't talked since Christmas, so you know, important question.
Takes a couple kisses to bring back the best in me.
I have no idea how to tour this, so this will be interesting. A new desk chair, that sounds like very practical. Especially if you sit a lot in front of your... How do we even... Can you tell I haven't really used the new pack yet? Wow. How do I think we're okay. Let's just set it to residential to make things a little bit easier. New headphones! That sounds also like a practical, very useful gift if you use your computer or anything a lot. Especially if it's headphones you can use for like phone or anything else. I like the shape of this. I also like this metal. I like this metal. You only got practical gifts. You know, I got a foot thing because I always sit and I rest my feet in because I'm shorter, right? So I always rest my feet on like it's like a comes with the speakers, right? Like the little, it's not the boom box, but you know, there's the little box, I can't remember the name for it. And so I wanted to get like a proper one that are under my feet instead of putting my feet in the corner under my table where that box is. It used to be fine with my old speakers, but then I bought new speakers and the box is so much smaller, so I struggle more now. So, Fan got me that. And he also got me, which is another really nice thing actually. You know, I always get so cold, right? Which is why I have this thing, which was a gift from Mom actually. Was it last year or the year before? I use that a lot now that it's cold. It's the only thing that makes me warm. But Fan got me it's like a mattress, or like almost like a wool type of mattress or blanket. It's like a heated blanket. So you put it on top of your mattress but under your sheets. And then you can turn it on so that yeah, I could turn it on like say an hour before bedtime or something like that, and my bed will be warm when I go and lie in it. And it's been so nice when it's been cold, because I'm always so cold when I get onto bed, but now it's like nice and toasty. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but actually I do like it, especially on the really cold days. So that's been nice. What else? Oh, right. Thank you for the reminder. I did also get some money. I bought myself some Lego that should be here in a day or two. I got a new toothbrush. Been getting used to that. Enter if you dare. If the mold or the ghost don't get you, then the other lot challenges will. Why don't fall off the balconies because they don't have any railings and hardly any columns. And is that moss or mold on the roof? Mold on the roof, that sounds unsanitary. I only now do notice that yes, there's no railings on any of these. I mean, this must be a health and safety kind of issue, right? Looks a little bit unfinished too with these floors. But yeah, it has. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm getting used to the controllers again. Looks like it's for sale though. This looks very unsanitary. What's the pig doing here? And the duck. Had music. No chairs. Stolen goods. Gosh. That makes more sense. I mean, there's toilet paper, kind of. Someone was telling me, I was reading on Twitter about these toilets, that you're not actually meant to be using toilet paper with them. So we need to adjust our toilet paper policy. And with these types of toilets, not be strict on toilet paper. Yeah, because the whole purpose of these, they normally use bidets and stuff instead, I believe. I mean, I don't think it's like you can't have TP, but I think it's not that common to have it with these types of toilets. So it shouldn't be necessarily expected like we do for most of the bathrooms for the challenges and whatnot, but so I think it's kind of like a choice. Well, I mean, looks, I mean, there's a lot of space here though. Like, there's a lot of potential for this if you just maybe sell off the stolen goods first. This looks a little bit better, a little bit more hope for this one. I mean, you could live here, right? Like, if you're desperate, it's shelter. You have something above your head, which a lot of the time is all you need. Better than being on the streets. You remade that after you stole everything. Oh wow. It just looks like a large communal area. And I like that the toilets are them. Is there something missing, or are they meant to be in the middle of the room? Perhaps there's something I haven't gotten. Family of 4. It's a nice tile. Well, yes, that's... Save up for drywall. Will probably help on the insulation. Let's see, there are some lights here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you do have some lights. Someone will get an electrical bill somewhere. I'm guessing you were kind of aiming for the grunge, right? Like the grungy, old, worn down. I think it has potential. I think it has, you know, if someone's willing to fix it up a bit, like you can basically do exactly what you want. And I agree, the roofing is really nice and the shape of the building is really nice. If someone just buys it up and gives it some love, you have a lot of potential here. You have a lot of potential. Maybe put, you know, some money in landscaping and this would look really cute. This building has potential. Even with the unsavory tenants stealing stuff. Maybe some extra security systems would be a good idea. Took out the landscaping. I mean, yes, that makes sense. I think that makes sense for this. But no, this is really cool. I like it. I like how it blends in. I like the roofing, and yeah, I like all the potential. Like you could start out almost like a rags to riches type of situation here and make it into something nice over time. So thank you for joining the challenge. It was fun to see one of your builds again, Cool Sim. Like the grunge. Grunge is always nice. Collective. Oh, yes, I forgot to say that. Give lots of love for Cool Sim. Sorry. I've been away for too long. It's good that you remind me. Sorry, Cool Sim. Is it? Hang on. It's done the thing again. Hang on. Hang on. I'll bet you anything that I can open it up and it's turned off the bot again. Let me turn the bot on. Of course I have to log in again. There we go. Bot, there you are. Yep, it was turned off. There, it's turned on. Now it should work. Good times. No, but it's still gotta turn it on. Still gotta turn it on. Can't have it. It's not. An apartment building with 6 units and common spaces, made for Ninni apartments. Let's see, this... Is this also in the new area? 40 by 30? This also looks like Tomarang, right? We have a 40 by 30. Yes, Tomarang, okay. We'll find a 40 by 30 there. Why though? What do you mean not available? Something has to be available. Why? 30, 20. This one. Why is this not available? I have to put on, hang on. Isn't it the free real estate? Just to... Let's try now and see how we go. Top left. Not available? Why? What's wrong? This is a residential? What's this? Is it because it's set to a residential rental? That's silly. We'll just pull it down on the lot then. Not blues. There we go. There's no way to hide this. Okay. I'll just set it to a residential for now. It's just easier that way. This is cute. Is this the university windows? Art Deco. Yeah, it is. Or high school. I can't remember which one's high school and which one's university, but either way, it's one of the school packs. I like the red and with all the white and grey. The greenhouse. Does this get placed individually? What? This is cute though. Look at this. This is such a Norwegian thing. It's actually ridiculous how Norwegian this is. I don't remember this. I mean, my memory isn't the best, but still. I wouldn't mind living here. Yeah, landscaping is nice. I mean, Mom actually likes doing landscaping. She's good at it compared to me. Me, it just, you know, increases my anxiety. I avoid it and I just never finish. Whoops. Oh, there's a little bee box. Alright, let's go inside. Yeah, that's a nice entry. So this seems to be the first two apartments. My dream home pack is so convenient for these. I've used that a lot in the micro apartments that I'm doing. Tiny living, also very convenient with this. Oh, that's clever, actually. That is very clever. giving me ideas for my apartment. I love that people for the challenges now add extra toilet paper. And I'm like, is this just me? There's an extra door. I love this tile. I think this is the best thing that came out of Parenthood. No, not Parenthood. Growing Together. This tile. I love it. This is cute and homey. Let's see the other one. Ooh, red and black. Much more modern. Still very cool. I like that. This seems to be shared area. Ooh, that's nice. I like this. This feels weirdly authentic. Not weirdly, but yeah, it feels very authentic. Oh, this makes me think of something. I actually just bought a new extinguisher IRL. I also bought new smoke detectors. Actually, I've had an issue for a while now where the one in Elias's room keeps going off like randomly. And I'm just like, listen, I'm sick of this. And they have like a hub thing. They're like serial connected, but it has a hub that doesn't really work and has its own issues. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just buy some new ones. Let's just buy some new ones. Can't deal with this shit. It's a good sized kitchen, but also considering it's probably servicing a lot of apartments. That makes sense. Oh, this is cute. I like the colors here. Look at all these different colors used together. I could never. They do look nice, yes. But I think that's also what makes it look realistic when you have all these things that don't necessarily match. Because that's how real houses are, that not everything matches all the time. Yeah, it does. Washroom? That makes sense. I like the one is brown. Yep, there's the... Is that the heater, I think? What a heater. Yep. I was saying in Discord how our water pipes nearly froze because of the cold that's been here in the last few days. And I mean, normally it's like our water goes inside the house and we have good temperature inside the house, so it shouldn't be a reason. But we found out that there's like a pocket under the floor because of the holes where the pipes are coming through. It's creating this weird pocket that's getting air somewhere from outside, and it's creating this cold pocket in just where the pipes are. So our hot water actually nearly froze. I'm like, oh. That's what happens when you get down to like -20. But luckily we have it fixed and it's all right. It's all right. Okay, let's go upstairs and see. I want to see the pink one. Look at this! The pink one! This is amazing. The pink. So much pink. Owner is probably like, if I could only paint the windows. You gotta love it when someone goes all in and like, I love pink, so I'm going to make sure that everybody understands that I love pink. Love this bedroom. This is the whole mood. Oh wow, contrast. Contrast. More like black and red, but with more black, a bit more gray. Few red elements. Very schwanky, schwanky, schwanky. Some blue. I like the blue elements too. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine. But I can see that you don't realize. And that's what made me fall in love. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Oh gosh. Wow, that's a cool kitchen. Someone likes their cow plants. I'm going to ask you which one you prefer. Like, as in, which one would you live in? This was... Okay, so this is made for a toddler. Someone that had... Well, baby, actually. Infant. Definitely feels like a family apartment. Diaper bin. So much beige, I don't know what you mean. Oh, that's cute. I like this. Where do parents sleep, though? Maybe it's a single mom? Single mom with a baby? That would make sense. It's a good idea, actually. Trying to decide which one I would go for. I don't know. This one is like too white, and I can't deal with white. This is too pink, too dark. This was the first one I was drawn to. It's still very white, but I don't know. Hey, Minraed. This is, yeah. I don't know. Hard to choose. No, I haven't. I haven't done that. You were just checking out Mom's apartments now. I feel like it's the backyard that sells this. Something is borked. Well, that doesn't worry me too much. I don't see how anything in your build would somehow transfer to my PC and ruin anything. I don't see how that's possible. The only thing that's ever ruined anything is like it gets deleted by the time I open it, or it's just like you do too much and just lags my game out. But yes, this was Mom's build, so give lots of love in the chat for Mom. Thank you, Mom. I like this. Okay, let's see. Go out here so I can figure out who's next. How are you doing, MissKinghorn? Are you... Should we do yours next so I don't forget about it? Minraed's meant to be the next one. Now that you're here. Also let me know, Newt, if I need to do yours. If you have to get up for work or whatever. There's no rush, okay. Lindy is probably working today, so I'm guessing Lindy will be here about 11, so we'll wait with Lindy, because I think she will show up then. I'll do yours, Newt, and then we can do Minraed, or yeah, whatever. It sucks that you have so many problems. Lindy's still around. She just works, but when she works, she's here about 11 my time. A bit over. Okay, I'll go with the original plan. We'll do MissKinghorn first, and then we'll do Minraed. Let's see. Some people shouldn't be landlords. That is true of the owners of this tenement house. While they lap it up in luxury, the roof is springing another leak. Ninnster and a Ninni apartment build challenge. Well, is this the cats and dogs world? $20 by $20? This looks like cats and dogs. Wait, it's going to be the same issue. God damn it. Oh, down by the water. One of these. This is a 40 by 40. It has to be one of these. Like, it was a 2020, right? Or is this one? But it doesn't look like that one. This one, the vet clinic. Okay. I think I have to go in because it's well, that's the thing I didn't know, that it's so hard to place the residential rentals. Are you kidding me? I have to set. This is a pain in my butt. Pain in my butt.
explosion. That smile's gonna be the end of me. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free?
I like this. This is a really nice. This is a really nice exterior. Very fancy. Ties in really well with the lot. I mean, even the tiles chosen here works really well. I'm drawn to looking at this one first. Oh gosh.
You are all that I see. You got dynamite. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free? I'm an explosion. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got
Gotta love that we have that old moldy. I feel like something should be here that has been deleted. It has a lot of personality though. Someone that's into music. I feel like, yeah, they've made the best out of the situation they're in. They might not have all the money to like make it super perfect, but like they've put some effort in to make it homey. Gotta like that. And it seemed like there's like a, yeah, from each. Seems like an artist. The last one seemed like a musician. Yeah, absolutely. Another good fixer-upper for sure. I like the clothes in the shower. That's just, I don't know, weirdly realistic. There's no stair going up, so this is like a self-contained unit. That's why the bed's down here. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Where do they enter from this one though? Magic? Oh, there's one here on the side. Right, I missed that. Alright, then now it makes sense. Now we know what's happening. I like that you've done this as the doorbell. Orange hype, yes. Got a... Oh, this is my color scheme. Yes, right? Beige. Yes. His kitchen is actually pretty decent. It is pretty nice. Maybe they've gotten some money together and started fixing it up a bit. You have some nice furniture put in. Alright, so this is a separate one again. Hang on. This goes up. Oh! Right, okay, so this goes up in here. Right. Looks like they have a bit of a leakage from the roof, yes. Hopefully the landlord would take care of that, but maybe not. Looking at the state of this, I believe that's what it said in the description too. Right, so that makes sense. So that's connected to the one downstairs, and then this is its own unit. Some leakage here too. Interesting. How did this happen? How did this happen? Is there no corner unit for this? What this? I feel like some stuff is missing here. That there's small pieces that I've... Oh. Okay, then that makes sense. Then that makes sense. Piano in the bedroom. Bold choice. The for rent kitchen set is bugged. I haven't used it since it came out, so I haven't noticed that. But that is good to know, yeah. It's a really pretty exterior. I hope someone, I'll do the other one. I forgot about that. There's a separate house here. We'll have to look at that too. Because I believe this is the owner that lives here. And these are the apartments. Let's see how they live. The owner. Oh my god. Brown, beige, they even picked my colors. Look at this. You know, when I look at houses, this is one of the things that really put me off a house. If they have like a hyper modern kitchen like this, I'm not interested. Especially not if it's a new kitchen, because it's so much harder to justify it if it's like the kitchen was just made, you know, say a few years ago, because I hate these kitchens and I would have to replace them, and I'm like, it's hard to justify the cost of that if it's still fairly new. So I would rather have an old kitchen that I can replace if it's not in the style that I personally like. Shame on you. Yeah, no leaky roofs here. I see we still have this bug as well. You like the modern kitchens? I don't. It gives me anxiety to look at them. They're too impersonal for me. I hate them because they're just big blocks of nothing. I don't know. I do not like. I want like the kitchen I have. Country kitchens. That's what I want. Oh my god, that's a cute little kid's room. I love it. I didn't know this exists. That's a really cool blanket. Oh, carpet. Oh my god, look at this. What? Girl fucking toilets. You, come on, come on. Fuck off. What is this? Come on. It's going a bit too far here. Going a bit too far. Yes, they put it all into their gold toilet for now. That was from the other apartment. Yes. This was really cool, MissKinghorn. Golden TP to match. Yes. This is really cool. I like the story. I like the building. It has a really nice exterior, so plenty of opportunities to do something about it. So, thank you for joining the challenge and give lots of love in the chat. Click, 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 click. That's just me. All right, then I can go back to the other list. Okay, let's try yours, Minraed. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Oh. This is also in Tomarang. Or is that going to like stress you out? I just want to have a look. Art workshop apartment. An artist, an expat lives here. Running art classes out of the ground floor studio while living in the apartment above. There are vacant spaces in the building next door that would be perfect for adding rental units for additional income. In other words, I didn't have time to finish the other side. Made residential, but suitable for conversion. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, is this is set to residential? That might help us. Okay, 2015. This looks like it's in the city of Tomarang, maybe. I have to move out of it. I'm still on the lot, aren't I? Yes, because I'm an idiot. It's fine. This is 2020. Is this one, I'm guessing? That's a residential, and we should be able to place it. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, it's frustrating when stuff like that happens. So frustrating. He's sitting in my huge blanket. Minus 14. No. hasn't updated yet. It's gonna be colder. It's taken a sweet, sweet time. Should I be worried? Should we be worried? We'll find out. I wonder. That's minus 17. Yeah, it's cold. I don't know why it would be. I mean, one thing we could do is try and pull it down like on the lot itself. Not do it from this view. I'm gonna go out. Hang on. Let me try and. There. Let me try and force a crit out of. Hang on. So I want to try it from the. Where is it? Come on. Where are you? Here. Here. Stop. Not kill it. No. Oh, here. Sorry, found it. Wait, hang on. I'm trying to find it. There we go. I managed to get it. I wanna give it another shot by doing it directly from the lot itself and see how that goes. And if that doesn't work, then we don't really have much else we can do. So we'll try that. Let's log in again. Okay, it's opening. I'm gonna make one attempt to just pull it down from the lot itself. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's frustrating though. You just want things to work. see if this... Oh. Okay, okay. So it's just... It just doesn't like the map view. I like the colors. I like the pink and light green. Starting a fresh save, yeah. Yeah, this is a really nice front. I like this. Green and pink is such a nice combo. I like this. Okay, let's check this out, because this is where you managed to finish. Okay, so it was arts thing. Looks like they do pottery and such. Oh, that's cool. This is really cool. Have all the tools, you can make pottery. I like that. A small bathroom. Oh, I like this. A small area under the stair. That's so smart. And I like that it's just a curtain in front of it. Two extra toilet paper, just in case. Start with someone sim who you wanted in your game and need a build for it. That's usually, yeah, that's can often start like that. I like the tile. That's really nice. A little bit like boheme vibe. I like that. Oh, this one. It's cute. Extra toilet paper. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this ends up. The studio apartments. This one looks really nice. I like this. Very eclectic. Exactly how I would picture an apartment for a more artistic type of person. And I really like the... What's it called? Curb appeal. It's also really nicely built into the world here. You can tell it makes sense on this lot. It's a nice city. I like this city. I thank you for joining Minraed. I like this. I hope the game gives you a little bit of a slack, cuts you some slack, and you can finish and get it the way you want. This looks really nice the way it is now. So yes, give lots of love for Minraed. Thank you, Minraed. Okay, Newt, you're up. Yes. And then we'll do Oxford. Okay, Newt, Oxford, and then we'll see where we're at. Then we'll probably be around the time where Lindy's coming home. And then we have 3 more. We're doing good for time. Tomarang Townhouse, so that smells like we're going to be staying here. Is this the same lot? This is the same lot. This is the same lot. It's just that there's a plants here. Dinner prep time. Okay, and then we have to pull this down. Right. Okay. So a bit more finished. This definitely looks very colonial, which I think, if I'm not entirely mistaken, is kind of common for that region. But that's what I think. Colonial, like Cuba. Sort of furnished. That's fine. Looks nice though. Looks nice. Curb appeal. A little bit jumpy. We'll start here. Oh, this is decadent. Oh, wow. Fancy. Like, welcome to the party. Simple yet chic. Fancy right away, yes. Whole mood change. From kind of grungy bohemian to fancy. We've seen this a lot today, actually. This wallpaper that I'm such a fan of. Oh, there's a garage. Look, even have fancy cars. Even have fancy cars. For New Year's. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so there's the stair going up. Oh, it has those too. Okay, cool. Oh, they have this Christmas tree still up too. Not just me. This is really cool. These fit really nice actually, because they have the things that look like decorations. I like this because we don't a lot of the time see the seasonal items in the tours. That's very rare actually, so I like this. Oh, they're taking out the games. They've taken the games. The board games are out. This is really cool. Having a toilet on each floor is so nice in terms of like playability. For those that would like to have this in their game. They seem to be into coffee. Did you channel Christina for this? Oh, I already said what I had for New Year's dinner. Did you guys have any fancy foods for New Year's? For Christmas? Well, I can repeat if you didn't read it in the Discord, but we were talking about it there. Oh, I like the strong pink. Oh wow, fancy! It's like you're sleeping in the library. Walk-in closet? I would love this. You had cookies and some chocolate. You still on the junk food diet? Well, you know, people tend to be eating a lot of stuff they probably shouldn't over the holidays. I think that's pretty common. Yeah. Right, Minraed. This is why I like the room challenge. The random room, just because it's like it forces you to do all these weird combos and things you don't normally do. This is cute. Okay, I like it. I like the fancy side. Let's go and check out. Oh, I went too far. The other one. So a little bit more sparsely detailed. This already looks more like my kind of vibe. I like this with the details here. These are like my colors. I like this bed and carpet combo, yes. Oh, that's clever. It's clever to do a little shower corner, but with a different tile. I have a decent, okay car. Stealing that. The yoink. Oh no, I don't think I'm subbed to Michelle at the moment. I don't think I have the yoink. Quiet season. Yeah, we didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I used to have a tradition where I would celebrate with my best friend, but it's like she has kids, I have kids. If you know, it kind of means that we have to stay at one another's place or something like that, and it's not that easy. Accommodate for 4 people. It's just a hassle. So last few years we just celebrate separately, so we just stay at home, to be honest, and I think that's fine. Yoink, there it is. Oh, you have one too? You have your own yoink, Minraed. A raclette. I've never heard of that. I feel like this apartment is much more me, based on just the colors. Oh, cool. Oh, the blue's really nice here. You're not even streaming. Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to. Did you have a friend make them, or did you do them yourself? I like the blue countertops. I do. Looks really nice with the carpet. This is very brown. type of cheese and a thing. Like fondue. Okay, okay, fondue. Then I have a somewhat of a reference. I like how much space they have in the bathrooms. It's a cute little kids' room. Seafood. Okay. Yeah, I like the showers. Very innovative. It's a nice way to sort of make it exactly how you want. They're definitely different, but I like them both. This looks great. Yes. Put lots of hearts in the chat for Nude. Thank you so much for doing this, Nude. Lights. Listen, I just check because I have to. Not I forget. Yeah, for New Year's, for those that weren't in Discord and didn't read it there, I actually made. I didn't make any fancy food. I made fans' favorite, which is the Aussie meat pies. So it's like a mince meat filling. And it's one of the things, you know, that's very Australian to have the meat pies. And normally the ones where you buy them frozen, or you buy them at like a deli or like a gas station or something like that. And he said that the ones, like I found a recipe to try and make them, and he said that have a good night, Minraed, thank you for stopping in. So he said that the ones I make from a recipe I found really reminds him of the ones from home, but it was like the nice ones, right? Like the fancier gourmet versions and not the shitty ones. But so every now and then I go through the trouble of making them. They're not too hard, it's a lot of steps. So we had meat pies, and then because I know the kids like the flaky, but they're not super into the meat pies, so I decided to then make some. It's kind of like a sausage roll, so just sausages and rolling the same dough around it, and they thought that was really good. And then I had potato wedges, baked potato wedges. I love that with aioli. It's like the best thing in the world. And we had some broccolini, just fried in oil. Or not fried, not deep fried, but just cooked in a pan with some oil and some salt. That's it. So I was very happy with our New Year's meal. It was like perfectly good for us as a family. And then I made dessert. So I went a little bit fancy on my dessert, and I had lemon panna cotta. Lemon panna cotta with it was a passion fruit sauce, and it was actually really good because the panna cotta is really mild in flavor and very creamy, and then you had the really strong. So it was so good I actually decided to just make more. So I still have some panna cotta in my fridge. Have a good night, Minraed. And panna cotta is also one of those desserts that are just really, really easy to make. It's just, you need some cream. You need like a vanilla, like a stick. And some sugar. And gelatine, that's about it. Alright, Oxford, your turn. Let's see, the Wentworth. Ready for luxury living overlooking the water in San Myshuno. Check in at the sumptuous, secure apartment. 3 units with amenities such as custom flooring. Skill building, pool, casino. Okay. Alright, so Summer Shunal. And this is a 30 by 30, and you can see the water in the back. I think I know what this is. Is this Salt House? Yes, there's one of the few lots I know in Summer Shunal because I built there so much. It's one of the lots I've built most on. Oh, it's because of the... So did you guys decide... Oh gosh. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Kev. Hello, welcome. Thank you for that. Hey, Retro. Hey, Kev. I appreciate the raid. Good to see you. It was nice and quiet. Now it's a lot more people here. I feel like I'm sitting in my pajamas. I feel like I'm sitting in my pajamas and all these people are coming in and they're like, oh, hello. And I'm just like, oh, I'm chill. I'm kind of sitting in my pajamas, but also not. But welcome, guys. Hi, Johanna. But I appreciate it. Good to see you. We want the chill vibes. Yeah, well. Listen, Norway is cold these days. Norway is very cold these days. And this is like it's like one of those blanket sweaters, right? Where it's like a blanket on the inside. My mom bought me this for Christmas last year. And it's when it gets cold, it's the only thing that keeps me warm. And it's about -17 outside today. It's so cold that I was saying earlier in the stream, it's so cold that my water pipes nearly froze yesterday. We were struggling with getting hot water. They're so nice. They're so nice and comfy. It's like the first thing I bring on or put on when I come in. I hope you had a good stream. What were you doing today? Were you building? You doing anything fun? We are going through tours for the last build challenge that just ended. That was apartments. We're building a spa, making us all want to go get massages. Oh. You know, I was just going to, you know, ask if people had any plans for New Year's. You know, some people are very big on setting resolutions. I'm not a huge fan of the resolutions myself because I feel like it kind of fizzles out when you sort of put it as make a stern resolution. I've tried it before, but it doesn't really work out for me. I just give up instantly, basically. But I normally set goals for the year. You know, instead of calling it New Year's resolutions, I feel like I set more of a general goal. You set goals! I just saw in chat. It's like, okay, well. You do 10. So you do 10 goals every year. I think I haven't really come to terms with all of the goals I want for this year, but there is one thing I definitely have been thinking about wanting to continue. Last year was pretty difficult on many fronts, and most of you know, some of you might not know, that this is the first stream in about a month. I haven't actually streamed through December at all because I just had to step back and just take time for myself. I'm currently going to my GP and I'm investigating various what would you call it? Potential diagnoses ranging anywhere from it's been depression to autism to all kinds of things. But I think it's neither or any of them. I think it's actually bound in a lot of... I think it's actually connected in trauma that happened 20 years ago, you know, childhood stuff. And I think it's coping mechanisms that I taught myself to deal with all those things, sort of looking like symptoms. And it's just gotten worse, and due to other stress factors that have happened this year. So now I've just had to, you know, take time and just be kinder to myself and not feel like I should stream because I'm obligated to, but rather do it because it's fun, take breaks when I need to. And I think that's a goal for this year, to keep in that thought process, to be better at saying no to things, to, you know, like say no, take time for myself, do things that I want to do because I want to do them and not because I feel obligated to it. So I think that's one of the big goals for this year for me, to keep on that track. Achievable, measurable goals. That makes sense. Yes. That is important. And any of us that do any type of content creation knows how common it is for people to not do that because of, especially if content creation is your job full time. It's so hard to like step away from it. Yeah, I'm a yes person too. It's horrible. And it's funny, like I do a lot of stuff outside of what I do here. I work full time. I also am involved in the local sports club where I head the esports. And I continuously tell the people in the board with me that, you know, I'm saying no on their behalf. But I can't say no for myself. But I can say no for other people. That's fine. I think that's a really good goal. It's the only goal I have so far, but I think it's an important one. And it's definitely been because of the last few months and how going through this process, trying to figure out what it is and learning more about myself and how I work. And I think that's a good thing. So we'll see what this year brings. Last year was a big year health-wise. You know, mental health is one thing, but I also checked off a lot of things last year, you know? I avoided cancer, which is a good thing. I've ruled out a lot of other physical things that turn out fine. So, you know, this is your reminder that if you have things that you just never checked up on because you think it's not that important, I'm sure it's nothing, then go check it, because you will feel better. And sometimes it can be something. Sometimes it can be something. You never know. But safe and sorry. But yes, I was going to set this to a residential rental. We're going to check out Oxford's apartments. Here we go. Yes, stress is the very reason my mental health took a dip in the first place. I work in consulting, so there can be periods of extreme stress, and that hit right before summer. And I was not okay. It took me a while to realize how bad it was, but it was not okay. I was working almost 24/7, and I was waking up almost in a panic and sweating because I knew that the problem that I had to solve still wasn't solved. And it was just terrible. But I had a few weeks of that, and then I went into 4 weeks of holiday, and I completely signed out of everything in those 4 weeks. I completely shut down anything, so I couldn't get any notifications from work. And after those 4 weeks, a lot of things had been worked out. And after that, it's been a lot better. All right, this looks very stately. This looks very stately. I need to change it. It's just easier to not have the residential rental menu up. No, it's I figured it out. The stress thing is worked out, and we're past it. But I think that dragged up a lot of the other stuff that I've been sitting on for, you know, decades now and haven't really resolved. So I think that just came along with it. And now I've kind of decided that, listen, let's just try and deal with it now. Let's just try and figure this out. And it's not going to get better from like trying to ignore it, because me trying to ignore my problems are the very reason I'm having these problems. Okay, like I've dealt with a lot of the trauma in my past was dealt with me just refusing to acknowledge that it's existing, because I can't deal with it. It's like I don't have the mental capacity to deal with this. I just need to push it out away. And it works to some extent, but at some point you just have to, you can't keep pushing it away. Apparently. So yeah, that's the theme for this year, to not do that. Try and learn better ways of coping. I like this. I like the different types of windows you have here. Let's see. I'm sure it is. I'm positive. And I know that this became a big rant on like mental health and all of my problems, but it's not meant to be anything negative. I'm positive. I'm positive about it. This is nice. I feel like this is very you, Oxford, to put in essentially a library study. I kind of expected it. But I'm guessing these are the shared areas, common areas that anyone can access. I forgot the toilet paper in here. This is outrageous. There's a towel you can use if you're desperate. I don't think that works anymore, but I still haven't been able to log into that bot, actually. I kept trying to authenticate and then it wouldn't let me authenticate, so I got angry and just said F you to the bot. So that was that. Not at the moment. Oh wow, fancy, they have their own indoor pool. Safety first. Have a play area outside, gardening, parking. The manager has to bring their own TV. Yes. I like that story. I like that storyline. Taking notes. Oh, there's the wallpaper again. Pretty. I like this blue because it's like a blue gray, and I love that blue because that's what I have here. Oh Jesus, Lindy scared me. Have a good night, Johanna. It was good to see you. New stream, who this? Yes, I know. Total new streamer. Who this? Who this? Never been here before. But no, yeah, this is similar to the type of blue I have in my house. I love blue-gray. It's such a nice color. And oh, look, it has a swatch here too. What do you know? Okay, so they have toilet paper here. It's fine. I like this. This is cute. I would have picked this based on the kitchen and the bathroom alone. Just because of the blue, to be honest. Okay, okay, okay. Now you got me, because this is one of my favorite wallpapers. The really dark marine blue with the white trims. Okay. Oh, I like this. I like this tile. Okay, I may have spoken too soon. Oh, they have a cat. Maybe it's fine. Is that why they tie up the curtains? For the cat? Jim! Yes, you missed the basement. There's been no basement so far. None to speak of. Okay, so there's upstairs. Oh, I clicked down instead. That was great. Okay, so this is continuing, and then there's another apartment on the other side. I like this. It's the bed. Cat prefers this room, I guess. Hey, BB. We haven't toured yours yet. I always do the ones that are in chat before I start on anyone else, in case someone shows up late. I like these bedrooms, they're really cute. Very cute. Okay, so then we have a new apartment here. Listen. Listen. Are you picking every wallpaper that I like? How though? That's rude, actually. Hey, Sarah. No, it's fine. It's fine. I've been doing this for 5 years now, BBs. And also let me know what you're being called normally. Since I know it could be anything if you're called that or darling or something else. But yes, for tours, if you're not familiar with how we do it, we always start with the people that are here because it is important for me to try and make sure that everybody gets to be there. And I know some people come later, some people have to go early. So it's also completely okay if you come in and say, hey, I have to leave by a certain amount of time. Can I be put a bit further? Because we try to do it from the first entry to the last in terms of who uploaded when. But we prioritize those that are currently in chat. And we prioritize those that have to go early and stuff. So we have a bit of a complicated system. But the bottom line is that we try to make sure that everybody gets to be there for their own tour. Is the gist of it. Oxford knows our audience, yeah, clearly. Clearly. Oh. Okay, okay, look, beige. Feel personally attacked here, though. There's another floor. Okay. Oh, it's the terrace, the roof terrace. Okay. A lot of security up here. Or we just have similar tastes. No, listen. I'm sure this is a targeted attack. Couldn't be as simple as just having the same tastes. Couldn't be. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, this was really fancy. I don't know which one was my favorite, to be honest. I really like this kitchen and bathroom though. Find it hard. Oh, I don't think I can pick. In like a year. Yes, I've lost your touch. Ugh. Sorry. Plenty of details, yeah. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Thank you, Oxford, for joining the challenge. Give us a hearts in the chat for Oxford. It does have a communal pool, yes. I'd like to live here as well. Wouldn't mind a communal pool. Would be great. Alright, let's see. Where to? Got a ranch question? Rattling around? No, I don't. Nah! I know everything there is to know about ranches. Oxford, that was the one. Alright, so Ring, Blue, Lindy is now here and BD is now here. So we'll do those two first and then... Yes, we have 4 left. I'm slow as always. If you haven't been here for tours, I talk more than I tour, so that is sometimes a problem. I'll start with yours, baby, because you're before Lindy. And Lindy can wait, it's fine. But you seem to have the same vibes as both of you have done Green Gardens, and we haven't seen those yet. All of the ones we've seen so far have been grungy or fancy. It's been like the polar opposites. So we haven't actually seen... I don't think anyone's... I mean, some of them could have been micro apartments, but... yeah, we haven't seen any of the green plant stuff yet, so that's interesting. This is a normal residential. This is in Tomarang, I assume. Let's see. Garden apartments, vertical garden apartments with 3 living floors, 2 bedrooms each. Features pool, grill, and dining, games and lounge areas, gym and sauna, mail center, and more. And more? How though? Condo. Tomarang. Okay, so 40 by 30. Okay, I know where. It's only 140 by 30, I believe. Yes. Yes, you do. It has been decided. I think we had a vertical garden as part of a challenge a very long time ago. I never did it myself, but I do remember we had some people that did that. And I wanted to bring that back because I think it's a really cool theme. What are you so upset about, Lindy? The eco challenge, yes, yes, of the eco living. Hey, Jai. What is this with all these people coming out of the woodwork? You did? Yeah, I don't think I did anything for the eco challenge. Was that when I stopped trying to do the challenges myself? It stressed me out trying to do the challenges since I'm so slow to build. Oh, I keep forgetting though that I have to go into the lot because this isn't... Okay, hang on. We had this with Minraed's lot. I'll move here. Where are you, game? It gets stuck on the... Oh, there you are. Okay, okay. Why is it that you disappear whenever I try and click you, you bastard? There? No? It's... Where? There. Okay. Okay. It's been a hot minute. Yes, it has. It's been a hot minute. Say that. Lots have happened. I think the only challenge I feel a little bit bad about not doing is the ranch challenge, but I was so ranched out by the time that the pack actually released. So I was just like, I should build for this, but I'm just like, no, I've spent so long in this world already, so I just didn't. I didn't. But also the pack released in like middle of July. I was on holiday and I had all this other stuff coming on, and work was still kind of crazy at the time, so. Okay. Okay. If we go into the lot, we should have an easier time. Howdy, neighbor. I'm getting all the ranch puns now. I'm getting all the ranch ones. It's because I'm talking about it.
What's it gonna be? You gotta give me something. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna do this or not? I really need to know if you're in.
There might be some new people that actually don't know, but if you're wondering why I keep making weird comments about it, it's because I built for the ranch pack. I built for the horse ranch pack, okay? So I'm not just being weird for no reason. Right, I have to put up this again. Famous, yes. I'm essentially one of those people that no one's ever going to know exist, because nobody really knows who builds for anything unless you're Deli or Little Simsy, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that nobody knows me, but still I did that. Yes, there's a few. There's a few of you that know. I still giggle at the fact that my community made all these, like, what was it? Newt made this video about how she demolished all of my lots, and they were making get Ninni posters and stuff. It was pretty funny. Pixelate put me on a video. What? I hope it's like me and the others and not just me by myself. That would be weird. Okay, we were on BB. That's a normal residential. Should be fine. Wait. Let's check which. Yeah, it should be correct. I've had Pixelade. I've had him, you know, what do you call, blocked on all social media for a very long time, so I don't see anything he does. I haven't actually seen. Only a few weeks ago, I actually looked at a few of the videos that came out, because when the pack came out, I was just doing so much other stuff that I never really got to spend a lot of time, you know, looking at videos and YouTube links and all that stuff that a lot of people did. So I was looking for something and I actually saw a few videos recently. And it's nice, Not just because of how happy people are with my builds, but because they liked all of the builds for that pack. And I think that was what's probably the coolest thing that came out of that, was that it wasn't just we did good builds, but that a lot of people felt like this is probably the best one has been done so far. And that's really cool. Until someone shows us up and does something better. Poop Knives feels like I can't remember names today. You forgot he existed. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. This is an exceptionally nice exterior. What the hell, BB? Still with the blue-gray that I was just raving about liking in Oxford's build. What do you know? And oh my god, what a cool shape to the pool! What is this K Emerald level of pool building? I feel like I'm being put to shame here. It's like this versus... Oh, I made some starters. I made some starters in a pack. They're really tiny. They have nothing in it. But, you know, cool story. It took ages, I can imagine. Yes, I know. It's scary. What lies inside if this is what's outside, huh? This is really cool as well. Have you made a video with this? Did you make a speed build? I don't know if you do speed builds. I hope so. That's very cool. Its curb appeal is 110%. Okay, let's see. TikTok. Stop motion. Oh my gosh, you do stop motion? How? They're so time consuming. You know, gotta give kudos to people for being able to do that. Trying. Yeah, since I work full time, I don't have that kind of time. I think the stop motions. Thank you, Jai. Enjoy your shack. It looks good. Yeah, I like stop motion because my problem with speed builds is that the majority of people, to get it within the timeline, because they want it within a certain length because of algorithms, means they speed it up so bad that I get vertigo. I get really bad vertigo. And that limits me in sometimes games, and that's also why I tour the way I do here, that I don't do it in first person view, but I do it from build mode like this, is because vertigo. If I go into first person view, I get instant nauseous. We've tried this. Every now and then I'm like, okay, listen, I just have to. It is like instant sick. But sometimes you just gotta take it. But this is why stop motion is much better for me, because it doesn't trigger my vertigo, but I know how time consuming they are. Yeah, it's a billion. It's like you place one thing, you have to take a photo. You place another, you have to take a photo. It's like, I don't understand it. Kudos to you. You're the real heroes of this world. I can add that. We got the bidet toilets. Another thing you will very soon catch up on, BB, is that this community is obsessed with toilet paper, and if you don't have toilet paper in your build, now this doesn't count because it's a bidet, but if you don't have toilet paper, the toilet police will come and get you. Very important. And that's just something to be aware of, because it's a fun thing we do. Not serious. Oh my god, this is my color scheme. What? Oh, hello. If someone built an apartment for me, this would be it. Yeah, if you didn't know, I like beige. Somehow, whenever I build something, it ends up beige. Not really sure how or why, but it does. The TP, yes. We had to make emotes for it, right? This is cute! It's fine, Firefly. It's fine. Cool sim. Never too much TP. Exactly. Never too much TP. Okay, right. Oh, clever. It's like you made your own. Made your own fire pit. I know. I caught myself. No, that's terrible. Terrible. Can't call you Firefly. It's illegal. It's illegal. If you don't know, I've known Cool Sim for a very long time. And she's always been Cool Sim. So from my brain to like know who I'm talking about, and two, I have to say Cool Sim. Even though she's called Firefly on Twitch, because she decided to go different. And I have a lot of other friends that do that. So if I call someone a name that you don't see in chat, then feel free to ask about it. Because sometimes I do have some people that are called different things for similar reasons. Or in the case of Christina, where I just can't pronounce her name. Emir, yes, Emir. That's another one. I like the neutrals. It's very much my vibe here. I think so, yeah. Okay, yes. I know where I am. Okay, so that too. I do like your color scheme. It's very soft, very very neutral. The units still have their own personality. This was something we talked a lot about after Horse Ranch came out, but I had a lot of anxiety during the whole building process because I'm like, if they leaked a toilet paper in my build, there is no coming back from this. Because of how strong the whole TP joke is in my community, it's like, if I don't have TP in the official builds going into this pack, I will never hear the end of it. Absolutely never. They will ridicule me for the rest of my life, so... Thankfully, Simguru Popcorn did not delete any toilet paper. Even though she did remove some things. She did remove some things, but it wasn't the toilet paper. But I did also make that a point, actually, in some of the meetings we had with the team, that, listen, don't take my toilet paper. I can't have this. She knew, yes, but you know, you never know. Like, she could have known and then done it deliberately just to get me. I was very afraid of the TP. And it's also scary because when you hand in your finished version, they make changes after that. So at some point you don't have any control over what they do. So, you know, I did have proof in the sense that I had footage of how my builds were when I handed them over. But some of them were changed quite a bit. like if you know, the one up in the national park, that was actually changed quite a bit because the little horse thing that I have outside, the little horse pen, had to be stretched because there was an item that wasn't in the pack. The little water trough wasn't in the game when we were building, so they had to go in and add them to all of the lots after we had handed everything off. And when Popcorn was trying to fit it, she's like, I can't fit any, so she decided to extend the sort of horse pen to make room for both the feeder and the water as part of that. So that wasn't actually how it looked like when I handed it in. Still, you know, kept the same vibe and all that stuff, but it's still different to what it was when I handed it in. But I think that was the biggest change in that lot. And of course, you know, the cozy corner house in the city completely changed lots. The original lot was actually placed in a different spot, and then they changed it at the end. Yeah, it's where Dawn lives. The one where Dawn and Duke... Was that what the horse was known? Gooseman household. Wasn't that? Yeah, it wasn't the Junction one. What was it called again? I can't remember anything today. It was Gooseman's place. I built that. And I built the cozy corner starter in the city, and I built the blue larger starter in the last area in Ryder's Glen. What was that called again? Cantor Cottage. I think Cantor Cottage was mainly the other two was not changed outside, but a few items got deleted inside, I think. Yes, now you know. Now you know. That random person, me, built those things. But I do think it's really cool that they use community builders. And I know that that's something that the community appreciates. But I find it funny how they keep giving so much crap. It's like, oh, it's always Little Simsy and the big ones. And I keep telling them, I'm like, no, it's not. They keep picking smaller ones like me, but you don't notice. You don't notice. You are the very reason that you don't... Can you name all the builders for the last pack? Can you name all the builders for Growing Together? I bet you can't. There was so many times I said that because it's one of my friends. She was the third builder, but she was small. You had Little Simsy and you had Deli and you had one more person. And nobody remembered her, but they remembered Deli and Little Simsy. And I'm like, there's a third builder for that pack. And everybody keeps complaining about how only the big ones get picked. And I'm like, there's a third one that's smaller, but none of you are noticing. And it pissed me off to no extent. Yes. I can't remember how it's pronounced, but her name's Monica. And she's one of the few friends I've had since I joined the program. So I really felt sad because her builds are so perfect for that pack, and her style of building is so good for that pack too. So I was so happy she got picked for it. But then people keep complaining about it, like, oh, they only pick the big ones. I'm just like, they don't. They don't. I think. No, yeah, I think that was the first pack with all community builders, but the first person to build for a world was Fry, that worked with me on Horse Ranch. Yeah, she did the eco lot. So that was the first attempt at bringing in a creator. I remember because Fry talked about that a lot, because when she got to build for eco, she had far less restrictions than the restrictions that were put in place by the time we did this. So she was just like, when she did eco, she could use cheats. She could use, I think she could even use the, what are they called? Debug items. And I'm just like, what? And she came in and she's just like, wow, this is so restrictive. And I was like, yeah, a lot of things have changed. The one lot that stood out from the rest of the builds on that pack, yes, in Eco. And I remember making a post on Twitter about how that was so good compared to the others, and how to give the guru that made it a medal. And I remember that when Fry then it was announced that she had built for it, she's like, "Where's my medal, Ninnster? Where is it?" And I'm like, I knew it. I knew something was different. I could smell it. I never gave her a medal, by the way. I didn't want to have her head grow too exponentially big for herself. But thank you, Jim. I hope... did you get the pack? I hope people have been enjoying it. If they got it. And also, again, I'm on a tirade and I'm talking about stuff. Oh, yeah. Ooh, fancy. You have such a good eye for colors. You have them all. Merlike just got the pack and she made a horse. That was me. Ninni horse. Oh, this is so beige. This is so me. This is Christina's pack. The... whatever that was called. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's understated, but still noticeable. But that's how I like to build as well. But that's also funny. You saw that a lot on the pack. Like, people could pick out, like, Ashley's builds from Fry's builds. Fry actually did so well that people were like, oh, nobody could have built that. And they thought that, oh, actually, her, you know the big house that she did? The one, the ranch house? They had to delete so many items from that build that people were convinced, and I've talked to many people that thought this, people were convinced that this had to be made by EA, that it wasn't one of the builders, because it was so empty. Because it was so empty, they're like, there has to be EA. And I'm like, no, that's how bad the restrictions are. Like, that's... item counts are a thing. She had to change a lot of wallpapers too, because she had too many wallpapers. That's another thing that... and which is fun with this process, right? Like, all these things people don't realize, that different wallpapers add to the cost of the house. So yeah, she had to take out some of her wallpapers because she had too many, on top of all the items she had to have deleted because she had too many. So in a way, like me, that all have had small houses, I was in a better position because I didn't have to worry so much about the restrictions, because I had such a small space to work with, so I wasn't as restricted. But I was obviously doing 2 starters, and that restricted me heavily in budget, which made a whole other type of pain. But... oh, that's a good question. I often forget that that's a feature, because I always look top down like this. And I don't really take pictures from this angle. Okay, wait. I'll check the... we normally always do a check of nighttime view, because I know a lot of people do put a lot of thought into their exterior lighting. Some people don't, and that's fine. But we always check. This looks nice. This is gorgeous, BB. I'm very happy that you decided to do the challenge and we got to see this. I appreciate it. Give lots of love in the chat. Dang, Jim. Wonderful. I'm, you know, I'm not very good with compliments, but thank you. Maybe it's the I've been away from streaming for so long. Maybe that's it. Let's try and tell ourselves that. Okay, Lindy, you're up. Maybe if I don't, you know, chat too much, we'll actually get through this in a reasonable time. Chances being low, but you know, we can try. But listen, I haven't talked to any of you guys in like a month, so I feel like I'm somewhat excused. That's you. And let's see, where is this? This also looks like Tomarang. Green Gardens. A 3-unit apartment complex, definitely more colorful than my usual style. Ooh, but absolutely fun change. Each unit has an open living plan with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Suits 2 Sims each. It's the Riverfront lot in Tomarang, so it's a 20 by 20. I have no idea what they're called. This is a residential rental. That's some problems. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, Phildos has been on a hiatus, and if you know him and have noticed that he's been gone, he's going through some stuff too, so he's also taking some time for himself. Oh, this was the one I chose to build on, with the build that I started on but haven't finished. Oh, I like this. I like this. Nice landscaping. Sorry about the jumping. Game doesn't like the whole different levels and stuff. I think one of the, like, I really like Tomarang as a world, but I think one of the few things that really kind of annoyed me was how much of the landscape around here is just rehashed from Island Living and the Jungle Adventure. It's like, I would have liked some specific plants from that region too, in addition to them. Nope. Not saying it's bad to reuse stuff you have, reuse stuff, but it would have been nice to get some more plants that were kind of specific to that region and not just rehashed stuff. Lux container build, indeed. Let's see. This is closer to like micro apartments then. We got green, black. That's a fancy toilet. Some pink in here too. Pink and green is such a nice combo. And I never use it. But I also am allergic to color, so there's that. This is even more green. stronger green, different green. Seems more green and brown. Yes. Yes, it is. I like it though. I kind of, and also this having all the plants. What happened here? What happened to you, plant? What happened to you? Oh, I forgot that we've restarted the... We've had to cut out of the game so the cheats would have fallen off. Stray! Stray plant! You can stand here. Plant is not stray anymore. Oh my god, this bastard! What the fudge? Okay, this is cool. I really like this tile. We've seen that in a few of the other builds. I really like it. Oh, how nice. This is very heavy on the plants for this unit. Like that. I really like the animal rug kind of thrown in there. Okay, a little bit more toned down. Yeah, it does actually. Tropic. That's a good. Especially here where you get the yellow and the peach kind of colors. Yellow and green. Another good combo. So many plants. I like that. I like the plants. Okay, I'll check the terraces. Like a boho vibe. Oh, look, from the ranch pack. Oh, there's terraces here. Okay, okay. I only saw the other ones. Got a drink here. Let's see, where's the terrace? Here's the terrace. I'm glad to, Jim. It's been a while. Been a while now since we've had any basements. Oh, bee box. That's nice to have outside. If you're allergic, feels bad. Also, putting this behind the seat is like asking for trouble. Obviously, the bees are going to like beeline for this, right? Right? Or is that just me? Or any of the flowers around here, for that matter? I'd be scared for my life, is what I'm saying, even though I'm not allergic. The bees snore? Hang on, what? Is that a thing? Oh my god. Oh, in the game. I thought we were talking like actual bees. Do they snore? Do we know that? You know, you gotta appreciate anything that has made Lindy make a build for a challenge. So I'm happy about that. Good on you, Lindy. I love the build. Give lots of hearts in the chat for Lindy. We got 2 more and then we're done. Well, that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. That it would just sound like buzz. Buzz. Like, what else would it sound like? Like, if they really snort, that would be hilarious. But, howdy, neighbor. Look, again. It's favoring the horse pack now. Favoring the horse pack just because I'm here. Alright, let's see. What do we have left? We have Ring, Banana, and Icy Blue. Okay, we'll do them in order then. We'll do Ring first and then Icy Blue. So that's Grunge. They're both Grunge, okay? Well, we're back to Grunge. See how big these is. I know for a fact that Blue never manages to restrain himself when it comes to building. So maybe it's good that we save it for last. Because who knows how detailed this is. Blue is a really good builder. He adds a lot of details to his build. He's one of those builders where you kind of just have to download the lot for yourself and check them out because you can't possibly see all the details on stream. But let's see, Ring, my grunge apartment for Ninni apartments. How home to many sims of many backgrounds, 2 apartments available. Some is Shuno. Okay, so that's the other lot. That's the other lot. So is this that's a normal residential, so we should be okay to place it, I say confidently. Hoping it's not gonna... Maybe we should be safe. Maybe we should be safe. Please don't snort. Well, I'm glad you checked, so that we can lay this to rest. Veggies? Veggies? What? Listen to my lettuce? You know, funny story though about like keeping vegetables. Fan got really into like agriculture as an ADHD hyperfocus at some point and wanted to, you know, do a lot of plants and stuff, and we did. But we have, because we sort of live a bit away from the city in a rural area, we actually have a lot of deer in the neighborhood, and we have deer that frequently goes behind the house, and I've, you know, scared them when I open my front door and stuff like that. They eat all of the, if we try and plant something, they just eat it. So the only thing Fan can like plant without it being eaten is like chilies. They would just take the other stuff, yeah. Wondering how the deer's been doing now though with the amount of snow, because they're struggling to find food, so hopefully... I haven't seen them in a while now. Hope they're still there. It's illegal to put out food for them, so you can't do that either. Okay. This is reminding me of the townhouse challenge we did, actually. I do like that we have like this access here in between the buildings. I like that. Oh, parking at the back. It's a nice exterior. I like this. Very authentic. Very townhouse-like. Makes me think of the brownstone, like New York brownstone type of apartments. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh my god, and this too! This too, like the little half... Oh my gosh. That's really cool. That's a really cool detail. Kudos to you for that, Ring. Okay. I do kind of think that yes, that's exactly what people would do. They would take their bikes and stuff inside so it wouldn't get stolen. Pride. Aspiring artists going on here. You do have some nice artwork. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I'm like, yeah, you can see here, they're poking at here. I'm like, it didn't make sense from this end, but when you see them here, it makes sense that yes, they're mailboxes. Very clever. If you don't have the for rent pack, there's a clever little way of still making mailboxes. That's no, this is for the same. Okay. Bat next to the door. Okay, prepared for anything. Dishes, dirty dishes. Food on the floor. Yes, it was a mess. Oh my god, we have so many apartments in this build, I think. Oh, there's a laundry. Lots of washing machines. Then I'm... Okay, yeah, there's a staircase. I'm an idiot. Okay. It's a family living here. Even more food on the floor. Well, I mean, you have kids. And as someone that has had kids, I know exactly that this is how it looks like when they start eating. Like, I swear to God, I would find small spats of food in places. And then, especially the porridge, when they go from like milk to porridge, it's the worst because the porridge, if you don't find it and you clean it up immediately, it becomes cement. And I kid you not, it becomes cement. And you can just never get it off completely. It's terrible. Rough times, parenthood. Rough times. Okay, what is that? Scratch marks by the bed? That's very ominous. This is a gnome. That's cute.
It's like everything around me looks a little great. Ever since you found out, worry about my brain. I just need a time out, probably just a sprain.
I like this one. They've put some more items in here. Whoever lives here. Like blue. They kind of made it their own. Looks like they've maybe remodeled a little bit. Made it a little nicer. Okay, so that was 2 and then this was 1, okay. Fire for excitement, yes. Gotta live dangerous. The basement stuff pack is also great for this build. The kit. So many grungy items from that kit. Oh my god, there's so many apartments. I haven't counted, but there's 4 floors. There's a lot of apartments, and there's 2 of them. Ring. My god. We can't spend too much time in each of them because I will actually be here for an hour, but we'll try and get a good overview. Lots of options though. And they definitely have been given their own identities, their own flair, themes, so you can see different people live here. You haven't even gotten the basement pack, Jib! What the heck? I think there was at least one that had 3, Lindy. Because here it's like 1, 2, 3. Same here. 1, 2, 3. Here I think it was just 2 at the bottom one because you had these communal areas as well. So that was that apartment, and then we have this pink one here. That's clever to have an extra sleep space here. Meteorite danger. Yes. I am a standard, and I mean I can't. Oh no. I can't really, you know, like I'm astonished at the fact that you actually spent the time making them all different. But if we rewind a little bit and we remember the huge apartment complex I did when Del Sol Valley came out, and there were 12 different units, I think, plus laundries, plus communal areas outside, plus a living kindergarten, plus a gym, whatever. It was massive, and I made every apartment there different. But that build took me several months. I was crying at the end of that. We were doing most of it for stream, and I was crying on stream. I was like, please, this is so big. Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I had to just do it in whatever time I felt was okay. It would have driven me crazy. But this is also why I don't do a lot of big builds anymore. I try and keep it small, because I struggle even with that. So there's 11, I think, then. So we have 3, 6, 9, yeah, 11, with since the bottom one has 2. And if the other one is the same, that's 22 units in one build. Gonna have to use the cheat. It's a whole community can live here. Another 60 by 60 castle. You don't have to. But it's also a... I was talking about this actually at the very beginning of stream. About the new challenge, which is about weddings, and how that was the most popular challenge I've had so far. For those that don't know, it was the second ever challenge I did, so it was back in February of 2019. And it had 48 entries. 48! 48! It's the highest we've ever had for any challenge. And yeah, it was crazy. And I also, like I did say earlier, I took away Sims, because some of the challenges people did Sims, and it's not illegal to do Sims, you can do so, but I just counted them out in this case. And second, a lot of the entries for the build challenges over the years have actually received Max's faves, but that also means that the hashtag gets overrun with people re-uploading those build. So I took away any re-uploads that I saw. So should have been corrected for that and just looked at how many build submissions we had for each challenge, and the wedding challenge had 48. I'm like, what? Excuse you? Did I count wrong? But that first year we did have some big one. We had 39 with the Ninni Park. We had 35 with the original Ninni Eco where that was. It's died down a bit since then, which makes it far more manageable, to be fair. I like this a little bit better because I have more time to like actually look at the builds. With how it was at that challenge, I spent what, 3 days sometimes, 3 streams to go through them all. Also because I'm slow, because I spend too much time talking, as you may have noticed. Oh, I like this. They're trying out different paints. They've tried out different. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Why have I never done this? Oh my gosh. Even trying to like match the paints that are here. Holy crap. My brain just melted. How have I never thought of this? Okay, which apartment am I in now? Okay. So we did this one, and then that was this one, and then this is the last one, the green. Okay, we're done with one side. I went too far again. Itchy nose. Aesthetically. Okay. There's more oriental vibe for this. Very colorful. That worn couch, I love that. Lots of food. Messy kitchens everywhere. We got the laundry on this end, and the yeah, same as the other building. Okay, so this is kind of no one's moved in, or maybe they've just moved out. Not sure, but either way, it's scarce. I get it. Maybe needed some time to. Oh, this is beige. This is my kind of apartment. Soft and creamy, all the colors. Like a gym nut. Someone that likes to work out. So wait, that was that, and then that was that. Okay. Did all three. Again, messy, family. We got a bed here that looks to be an infant. Some baby products. Yeah. are well laid out. That's a huge ass TV. It's like, we see where the money has gone here. It's like priorities. Priorities. We got the gamer PC as well. Priorities. Okay. Okay, so I looked at that one. And there's this one. Oh, this is really moldy. Gosh. You know, it's okay to clean. Oh my god, they're gamers! Look at this! Got no time to clean. Got a game. Got a game. Oh, this is like, it looks like a dorm room or something. Look at all the laundry that hasn't been done. Bruh! Sure got their priorities straight, exactly. Okay. Guess we got a fancy one. Look at this. What a mood change from the other. Gosh. Think about how your neighbors live and you're just like, listen. Hold my beer. Actually, hold my Cosmo. Hold my Cosmo. For some reason I find that hilarious. Like, Fan spends a lot of time on Reddit. And it's like, hold my beer is one. Like, that's the men, right? Hold my Cosmo is the women. And I just find it hilarious. Because it's like, yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's women. Hold my Cosmo. Guess for kids it would be hold my juice box. Oh my gosh. This last one though, been absolutely trashed. The fancy people over here, like, they must be appalled at the state of some of these neighbors. Must be appalled. This is intense. This needs to be demolished. Gaming supplies? Is that what they sell? This looks like they're just like, listen, don't even have lights in here. That's terrible. What a contrast. What a contrast. My worry now is that blue might have as big of a build and detailed build, so who knows when we're gonna finish. It looks really nice at nighttime though. Fits in well here in Salmersjournal. Like, fits in well with the surrounding buildings. Well done, Ring Banana. That was a huge build. And I commend you for being able to give so much different personalities to the units. Kudos for that. And yeah, give lots of hugs in the chat. And then we're gonna move on to the last one for today, before we end. And I'm gonna have some food because I'm starving. I forgot how hungry I get at the end of the streams. And here we go. All right, back to this. Let's see where Blue has put his build. I'm glad you're enjoying the tours. This is why we like doing tours, because it's you pick up so many different ideas from people. It's a lot of fun. That was Rain. And then Blue's the last one. He's doing grungy micro apartments. Also funny because I did notice straight away that he's doing very similar to the vibe I'm going for with my build, based on the Nakagin Tower in Tokyo. It doesn't look so big though, but I know better than to underestimate Blue. We'll see. But this is let's see, 6 bedroom, 6 bathroom, residential. Cheap and easy to build, these micro apartments are the perfect home for Sims on a budget. Unfortunately, that budget-friendly price does come with a few caveats. What? I could, but I think it's just better to it's probably just better to finish so I can end stream. I do have work tomorrow and it's past midnight. Del Sol Valley. Okay, so this is a 20 by 20. We'll place that somewhere. Place it somewhere in Samushuno. No, it was Del Sol. Time difference? Yep. I don't know which lot it is, but I'm guessing maybe this one. Because it's a 20 by 20 and I know it's in the... Oh, I did the thing. Oh, I hope it actually builds, because I don't want to build the whole thing. Oh, it got there. It got there. Very cool. Oh, I like how it's open on the inside here. Okay, listen, we can't have this depressing song for Blue's build. Yeah, it's cool with the... I love this save file because it has so much random stuff in here. What's this? Server station. I remember this challenge. Well, either way, now we have another one. Oh my god, look at that. This is really a micro apartment. Holy crap. I wonder if Blue play tested this, if it actually works. I'm doing mine bigger so that it's easier to use for like gameplay. But this is impressive. I like that you haven't furnished all of them blue. That makes it so much easier for me, but also then people can kind of do their own. I like this one. I like the purple lights and stuff. Oh, they added blinds. But if any of you have seen like Japanese micro apartments, like a lot of them don't even have kitchens, or the kitchen is like one sink and it's like a little cook plate with like one cooker on it. Like it's just a little, it's like this big. That's the kitchen. It's wild. This is very accurate in that sense. This is like the elevator. Since we don't have functioning elevators, we have to make pretend ones. And that's why he's put in these, so that you can teleport to where you need to go. So it works, like functionally. Okay. That's a bit more room in this one. It looks like it anyway. Really good use of space, I have to say. But this is also interesting, because we talked about this when I was talking about the Nakajin Tower that I was basing my build off of. That the whole boom of micro apartments happened because in the 70s, there was such a technology boom in Tokyo, in Japan, and they had to hire so many people to come in, but they didn't have enough housing for them. So that's when all of these apartments with micro apartments started to pop up, because they had to have housing for these people, and they wanted to make as many as possible, so therefore they made them as small as possible. And you also gotta remember, Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. It's hella expensive to live there, so even these small apartments are damn expensive. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. This is really cool. Some people also like have houses more outside of Tokyo, and then they have like commuting apartments in the city. Because this is a whole thing with like Japanese culture, where you're expected to stay after work. You work long hours. You pretty much do nothing but work. And you're also expected to join social events for work, because that's how they deem you a good employee. You know, like you can't just go home and like, hey, I want to go have some me time. That's not okay in this culture. There's a lot of things, and a lot of the creators I watch that talk about Japanese culture do also point out how messed up it is in terms of a work culture. Japan is not a country you should be working in. Basing a rental build on the hospital room I was in at the end of 23. It had a micro build feel. Oh, Jim! Hope you're feeling better now, though. That 2024 will be better. I like that it's 2 units on each room. Oh, this is girly. What are you filming here, lady? It's a bit sus. It's OnlyFans. Oh no! Oh no! What happened here? Oh dear. Can't be good. It does very much remind me of the Nakajin Towers, especially the lines here, because that's how they had lines. Someone that's into robotics and mech. But you can see what I mean with how detailed Blue is with his builds. And like, he only did 2 on each floor. He could have done all of them and had the same level of detail, but I guess that will be whoever downloads and wants to do their own thing. Put their own stamp on it. Oh my god, there's a basement? Jim! There's a basement! There's never been a basement in any of these before, and it's just a trash basement. But still, there's a basement. Yay! It's the first basement today. Like the trash basement, but still. Point is, it exists. Love that. It's a nice exterior, actually. Yes, we do have water heaters now. That's correct. Cool build to end on. Thank you, Blue, whenever you see this, if you see this, for joining the challenge, and give some hearts in the chat for Blue, and also for finishing the tours. Thank you to everybody that participated. I appreciate it. Without you guys, we wouldn't have anything to tour. And gawk at. And have existential crisis over how terrible we are as builders. Because that's how it is. That's like me every time. I'm just gonna excuse me while I burn my gallery. Okay, let's just click this so I remember that I have seen it. That was 10 with MissKinghorn that isn't here because she spelt the hashtag wrong. It's been a good day. It's like I said, I've been on a hiatus. I haven't streamed for like a month, almost exactly a month, and we do have a new challenge up. So if you wanna join, you can find it pinned on my Twitter. You can also find it in the Discord. It's posted there too. And yeah, I think it was set to the 3rd or 4th or something next month in February for the tours for that. What else? Wednesday is our next normal stream days. If you're not familiar with my schedule, when I had a schedule and when I was streaming, it was Wednesdays and it was Sundays. Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday, Sundays, 9 p.m. my time, which is CET, Central European Standard Time. Or Central European Summertime, because we still have summertime. Depends on what part of the year. And I'm going to say this now carefully because I am aiming to try and stream and get back into a schedule and be here on Wednesday as planned. Hopefully be inspired to build something. If I'm not, we'll do something else. But I also know that this week is when all activities will start up, which means Nikolai is going to be back at karate on Wednesday, and Wednesdays in general become a bit of a race, you know, because I have to get him from school fast enough, because the karate is a bit of a drive away because we live in the middle of nowhere. So we'll just have to see how things turn out on Wednesday. But I'm just laying it out now so that if I'm late, which is most likely going to be the thing, or if I forget to eat or there's other things happening, you know why. Wednesdays are a busy day. It's not the ideal day to be streaming, to be fair. But I also don't really want to change it. So, let's see who's live and who we can raid. And what fun stuff is going on. Finch is on. Finch is doing tours today. Who else? There is no one else doing Sims 4 at least on my follower list other than Finch. So I guess we'll go to Finch. Sims by Finch. Danielle. Okay, so I've known Danielle for a while. She only recently joined the EA Creator Network, so now she's there as well. So we'll rate her. She's currently doing shell tours, so there's more tours if you want to look at that, or if you just want to say hi and then go do something else, that's fine. But we're going to raid anyway. And Finch is great. She's great. She's a lot of fun. It's a good vibe. I think, anyway. Thank you. And you can grab whatever raid message you're comfortable with. There's if you're sub or if you're not subbed. You can grab one of each. That's about it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Don't have anything to add. I will probably see you guys on Wednesday unless something happens and I have to cancel. I will let you know If that happens. Bye, friend. Sarah, log back into Poly, okay? I'm so lonely there now. Every time I log in, no one's there. But yes. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna say goodnight. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate it. Thank you to Kev for the raid. I appreciate that as well. And most likely see you on Wednesday. Bye. Hang on. Where's my thing? I have one for this. Oh, this here.